Let me share. Oh yeah. See, see right here, the buyers are still not in the market. Okay, so
Mm.
let me show you. Anything that is below 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
If red is below 20, that means you're not selling, you know. That means
Okay.
sellers are outside the market. If green is your buyers, so you just write it on your note, green line as the buyers. If green is below 20, you're not buying Bitcoin, you're selling it. Okay, you see how this green line is green candle is forming right here?
Mm-hmm.
So that green line didn't move. That's the fake out on the buy. So see, that's the fake out on the buy. It wants you to buy, and as soon as you open, it's gonna drop again. The buyers hasn't entered the market right here. They haven't been in market since here. Guys, if we jumping on this thing few minutes ago, we could have made this money. See, from that dodgy candle, we could have sold all the way down, but I'm not gonna risk it right now because it's getting to that 11 p.m. time.
Oh, so they said banks buy by 11.
Yeah, big banks buy their stock by 11, around 11, they place their orders. So
Okay.
I was telling you all, once you were sleeping, the banks are trading with our money. You know, they're trading with our money. And they don't give us a dime. They just give us cents. Out of all that, they give us cents. Whew, that's greedy. But anyways, something else you guys have to learn. Like I already learned this, but I'll be teaching it. You know, here and there. There are times when not to trade because the big boys, the banks, the hedge funds, the mutual funds, they are placing their order. They are doing international transactions.
Uh,
That is not a good time to trade. Around this time, from 10 or 11 up to midnight is not a good time to trade. The midnight is the best because after once they put their order, market reacts, and then we know where the market wants to go from that order. Okay, I'm telling you all right now, this is a big tips, but yeah, don't trade between this time. And so that's why I do London. I do at 2. You know, we can get it midnight. Get it at midnight, and by 2 o'clock we should be done. So by that midnight, we'll be scalping, and do London. Okay, so I'll scalping. Did you ever anyone have question about this Bitcoin thing? Something else. Actually, let me teach you something else you can add to confirm. So this is your number one confirmation. This average movement index, average direction movement index is your first confirmation.
so
This
what does that blue line mean? The third line.
Oh yeah. I was gonna. Okay, yes. Okay, so good question. Good question. This is momentum line. This is momentum.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So as soon as this line started going up, whoever is in the market, so
Okay.
whoever is in the market is still in the market. That's what this line is telling you. Okay, guys, sellers are in the market. I'm going up. I'm going up. You see right here, right here. Let me show you. The momentum for the seller is dying here. You see,
Mm-hmm.
that blue line is going down while the why is it saying this? Stop. Okay, Zoom is wanting me to buy so I can upgrade where they don't shut me down, but not right now. I'll do that later. Okay, so um okay, so the momentum for the sell. So if you were selling Bitcoin from here, as soon as you see this green, blue line going down, then you know that the sellers are tired. They want to get out of the market. So momentum is a very strong indication. So it's strong upward. It's still going up. As soon as they pass this 40 line, it's even a stronger momentum. You want to keep buying. I mean, you want to keep doing whatever is above 20. So
Okay.
high momentum that the sellers are in market, that's what it means because the red line is above 20.
Mm.
So if this momentum was blew up, and the green is up. So it's a high momentum. The buyers are on the market. That's what it means. So the blue line is telling you if they're tired or not. As you didn't see this blue line move, but it just means the sellers are still gonna be there. And this green
Yeah,
line,
another doji candle for me.
I know. You see how it formed here? It formed here, and then it dropped. Boom. So people must have gotten out of here when it was flashing that green. They will get and it drops again. And you see how I said this was a fake out? You see, it was a fake out because the green line didn't even move. So no buyer is coming. That's a fake out. The banks are the one switching these numbers. Look at it. It's a fake green. So you think, oh my God, Bitcoin is going up, and then you buy, boom. You see that red candle is forming again. So again, this is good. We're not getting it right now because it's that time of the day the banks do their orders. So the next day we're going to be doing this between 8 to 9 or 8 to 10, and we get out. Okay. So that's number 2 rules. The number 3 is on a scalp always on a Bitcoin, always on 0.01.
Okay.
And Dr. Spiller said it, and I'm gonna say, if you have $100, don't scalp Bitcoin. If you have 200, nope, it has to be from 500 and above.
Okay.
Yes, because and 500 above, not in another trade, because the broker is gonna shut you down if your other trade is negative. So this Bitcoin scalping is brand new on a 500 and above and no other trade. If you have 1,000 with other trades and have a leverage, so if your equity says 500 and above, it's okay to buy, okay, or sell.
Okay.
So that's the number 3 rules. The 4th one is take profit. Do not you could enter 0.00, into 3 times or 2 times, but do not allow your take profit to be more than $15 or $10. So if you're in the Bitcoin scalping and you hit $10, go out of that $10.
And run.
Huh?
Take profit of $10 and run.
Yes, take profit of $10 and run. So you could and then if it keeps going up, like you see how it keeps going up, you could just take that profit and earn another sale again. Scalp it that way, not in one position and then leave it, because it's gonna move and you don't wanna. As soon as they move, it may drop it so fast. So take your profit and look to see everything is clear, all your indications are looking good, and then you buy or sell based on the indication. So that's the 3rd one. So the other one that I wanted to add is moving average. This is a plain old moving average. So you go to insert, trend, moving average. Moving average. This is going to be simple. You leave the simple, and the period is going to be 10. The period is going to be 10. So you change this period at the same way we did on Harmonic. And then you leave it the color the way it is red, and then you just take in the line. Okay, you take in the line. Same way we're gonna be scalping on a Harmonic Scanner. Same way. You see that the price is way below. If we enter this trade right here, this was gonna be our sale. You see how it's below? Let me show you all. Because someone's about to make money on Bitcoin next week. Look at that. We could have sold Bitcoin all the way down. So look at that. As soon as you saw this green thing, this candle, you just jump out. And as soon as this red candle form, you just jump in on this tail again and just roll it all the way down. Look at that. That is, guys, on the 0.01, that is $210 you would have made just in this movement. $210. So it's good. It's good. Does anyone have any question about this one? All right, so that's it for Bitcoin. So this is the um moving average, average direction, moving index, and that's it. So we have a lot of scalping to do next week.
Hello?
Hello, do you have any questions, sister?
Yes, I do. I didn't get the last part. This moving average. How to
Okay. Remember the same thing, the same moving average that we put on Harmonic Scanner? That's the same one that we're putting on here. So you go to insert on your MetaTrader for insert, indicators, you go down to trends, and then you go to moving average. You click on the moving average. So you change the period. Your period will be 10. Okay? You change the period to 10. You leave the MA method as simple. It's not exponential, it's simple. If you click it, there are other MA methods. It is simple MA, simple. And then it's applied to close. You leave the star as red and you take the line. Okay? You take in the line and you click OK. So you see here, right here, if the candle is below it, you sell. If it's above it, you buy. That's it. If it's above it, you buy. If the candle is above the red line, all you do is buy. And this indicator tells you because the green is 20 right here. See that? Sister, something is that making sense?
But the issue, the problem I have here is I thought the green represents buy and the red represents sell. So if you're saying the moving average, that if the candle is above the moving average, then you buy. Does it matter if it's a red or a blue candle?
Okay, when I first started, I used to have that issue, right? But the thing is, again, market does not move in a linear direction. It's gonna move in one direction and move above it. Pull back is what it is called. So this on a downward trend like this, if you see this green forming, that's the pullback. Okay, that's the pullback. Is yes, it wants to go up, but it's not going up. It's just because again, market is not moving in one direction. So just see, that's not an indication. Before I think yes, green. I get confused. Green is buy, red is sell. No, just see it as red candle and green. Just see it as candle.
It's a trend.
Yeah, it's a trend. For
So
this,
there's a
for
pullback.
huh?
I said it's a trend. They're usually pullbacks because if it's usual normal orders that we do, price
Yes.
goes up and down, but it's going
Yes.
up. It goes up a little bit. It goes up much, goes down a little bit, goes up again. Just keep going, but it's an uptrend.
Yes, it's an option.
Even though there's a little red and this thing here and there.
Yeah, so
Because it's Bitcoin, it's a lot of money. So any small change in that candle is a lot of money on your side.
yes, it's a lot. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Sister something, you're gonna check out all these candles, just see them as candle. Okay, any candle column is a candle.